You probably noticed a minor change at these two intersections here in Napa. That's right, red light photo enforcement. A City of Napa news article dated April 27 of this year, titled "Cameras to Catch Red Light Runners" online this week, tells us that two intersections now have these red light photo enforcement systems in place. First and Jefferson and Trancas in Big Ranch/Soskull. The Napa Valley Register reports that at First and Jefferson, southbound lanes of Jefferson have the camera, and eastbound lanes of Trancas at the Big Ranch-Soskull intersection have the camera as well. And this is according to an article on April 26, New Red Light Traffic Cameras to Catch Scofflaws. Both articles also say that only warnings will be issued for violations during the first 30 days. Once this grace period is up, be prepared to pay the price if stopping for red lights is not one of your habits. I asked Tom Piper, the patrol traffic sergeant with the Napa Police Department, what these two photo enforcement systems are going to cost per intersection. He told me in an email that the system at First and Jefferson will be $5,670 per month, and the system at Trancas and Big Ranch/Soskull is $6,000 per month. Ticket revenue, he says, will pay the cost back over time. It's obvious that red light cameras are designed to deter red light violators, but some people believe otherwise. Over the years, I have talked to many people about these red light cameras, ever since talk started circulating about these cameras possibly coming to our town. You ask 10 different people their opinions about having red light cameras in their town, and you'll likely get 10 different answers, along with some conspiracy theories. Some people say that red light tickets are revenue generators. While this is true, to what extent this photo enforcement program is for the revenue seems to be where much of the debate lies. This is where the conspiracy theories come in. One popular theory is that cities shortened the length of the yellow light in order to ensnare unsuspecting motorists. Let's put it to the test. Here's the yellow light for the eastbound approach on Trancas at Big Ranch-Soskull, covered by one of the red light cameras. Let's take another look. This yellow light is 3.67 seconds long. Now, let's examine a yellow light at an uncameraed intersection with the same speed limit. This one is exactly 4 seconds long. Lastly, here's the yellow light at the other cameraed approach for southbound Jefferson Street at First. .33 seconds long. And then a yellow light at another intersection without a red light camera with the same 30-mile-an-hour speed limit. Exactly 4 seconds. Very interesting results, to say the least. Could the conspiracy theories be correct after all? Perhaps I didn't compare enough intersections to provide a clear answer. But then again, there were differences in the yellow light lengths in the cameraed versus non-cameraed approaches of the same speed limits. In both cases I tested, the approaches with cameras had some degree of shorter yellow lights. As you saw in the last comparison, the difference was nearly 3/4 of a second. Perhaps a more detailed and comprehensive probe into yellow light length comparisons is in order. I'll have to revisit this one. In looking at various statistics from multiple sources, it's clear that red light cameras reduce red light running related crashes citywide. Some of the statistics I looked at, however, pointed out an increase in rear-end crashes from motorists stopping suddenly at yellow lights in fear of getting a ticket, especially at First. So, let's see if people are slamming on the brakes in response to the presence of these cameras. I sat at the two cameraed intersections for 1 hour each on a Friday afternoon for a combined 2 hours. In those 2 hours, I only caught one driver who was turning right on red slam on the brakes at the last second, nearly causing a rear-end crash. Unfortunately, it occurred right between video shots and did not get on camera. The percentage of red light related crash reductions offsets the increase of rear-end crashes in the studies that found increases in rear-enders. The statistics I've seen all have different percentages related to these reductions and increases, but collectively they point to an overall benefit in having these cameras around. A few studies, though, suggest that simply lengthening the yellow light is enough to significantly reduce red light running. Only time will tell in our case. So if you're thinking about trying to beat that red light, I have a suggestion for you. Don't.